forget who taught you that. Rejoice, rejoice in any way you may. Rejoice, rejoice, the season starts today. Peace and joy to each and every one of you. Take this toy as my offering to your cause. As for you, I've something for you too. Know how much I love you, know my words are true.
Let voices ring through the Christmas spirit lives. All people sing, praise the goodness Christmas gives. On Christmas morn, let peace be born, the season's never done. To each and all of you, God bless us everyone. To each and all of you, God bless us everyone.
Out of my way.
Rejoice, rejoice in any way you may.
Rejoice, rejoice, the season starts today.
One more day and Christmas will be here again. One more day until our wait is through. Don't forget that once the table's set, we will be together for the best day yet.
Come and see our Christmas carol, let the melody ring out. On the tune daily toil, holding those crying self-out. Rejoice, rejoice, give thanks to God and pray. Rejoice, rejoice, the season starts today. Rejoice, rejoice, in every single way. Rejoice, rejoice, the season starts
Look at them all. Jacob and Marley wasting their day in the street. Listen to that. Jacob and Marley, I hope they choke on their sickening sweets. With so much to do and no useful help, can no one work an honest day? When I ask them why I should waste my time, because it's Christmas is all they say. They beg and borrow and plead for gifts after years you would think they'd learn. Have they no pride or no shame, I ask? Why give them what I earn? Coin by coin I count my fortune, while every ingrate begs me more a portion. Wasted money makes a wasted season. Christmas is hardly a good enough reason. Cratchit!
Yes, sir.
Don't recall asking you to put another coal on the fire.
Oh, but sir, it's so cold I can barely feel the quill in my hand.
Back to your desk, Mr. Cratchit, and not one more step out of line. If coal's what you need, Mr. Cratchit, I can send you to work in the mine.
I assure you, sir, that will not be necessary.
And I assure you that unless you return to work, it will become so.
Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Oh, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle. Especially at this time of year, a man of your great wealth has no reason to be unpleasant.
A man of your extreme mediocrity has no reason to be happy, and yet you insist on yelling Merry Christmas in the face of any fool who will listen. Away with Merry Christmas and away with you.
How can you say that?
It's quite simple, nephew. What is Christmas? Just another day. Time for finding yourself older, but none the wiser, and none the richer. If I had my will, every idiot who stumbles about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be thrown into prison, boiled in his own pudding, and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle, surely you are exaggerating.
I never exaggerate. Keep Christmas any way you see fit, but allow me the freedom to keep it in my own way as well.
But you don't keep it at all.
Well, then let me ignore it, the same way I am trying to ignore you.
You wooed me, Uncle. But for your sake, I will admit that the Christmas season has never put a scrap of gold back in my pocket. Unlike you, however, I can derive good from situations that do not profit me financially. Christmas is the one time of year where people open their hearts and their wallets as easily as they open their mouths. And for that reason alone, I believe it has done me good. Therefore, I say God bless Christmas!
Well said, sir. Not another sound out of you, or you'll find yourself in the coal mines. Yeah, you're quite a persuasive speaker, sir. You seem particularly adept at inspiring the dim-witted. It's a wonder you haven't run for Parliament.
Don't be difficult, please. Just join my wife and me for dinner tomorrow.
I'll see you in hell first.
Why are you so
You're
hateful?
still married to that woman.
My wife has nothing to do with it.
Your mother never would have approved.
You've never even spoken to Elizabeth. How can you say that?
I know her kind all too well, Fred. She's done nothing but hold you back. I myself was nearly seduced by one quite like her many years ago. But I saw the error of my ways. I had hoped you would do the same. Tell me again why you married her.
Because we fell in love.
Because we fell in love.
Humbug.
Won't you set aside your bitterness long enough to share dinner with us? I ask for nothing but the friendship of my only uncle.
You ask for too much. Jacob Marley is my only friend. I shall spend Christmas with him.
Jacob Marley is dead. Dead as a doornail. You can't spend your Christmas talking with phantoms.
Good afternoon, sir.
Well, you can't ruin my Christmas spirit. Try as you might. Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Humbug.
And a Happy New Year.
Humbug, I say. Humbug.
Merry Christmas.
Do we have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge?
Or is it Mr. Marley? Or is it someone else entirely?
We will not have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Marley, as he is dead. He's 7 years this very night.
Oh, my.
I do not remember any appointment this late in the workday, gentlemen, and I do not like surprise visits. This had best be important.
We know that you're a busy man, notoriously shrewd.
No, we never waste your time. We pray we don't intrude. At this festive time of year, we hope you'll use your clout
To offer help to those in need of serving without.
Mr. Scrooge, we're asking Mr. Scrooge. We only want a slice of the pie that's on your plate. Your tiny act of kindness will make you feel so great. Mr. Scrooge, we're asking Mr. Scrooge. I assure stubborn men, so think of those in need.
Rather than resist our charms, you might as well concede.
Otherwise we'll have to beg, which no one wants to see.
But since you're still resisting us,
We'll get down on one knee. Mr. Scrooge, we beg you, Mr. Scrooge. We won't take that strange after us, but our heads are in a noose. And should you give us small amounts, we know the knots will goose. Mr. Scrooge, we beg you, Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge, we beg you, Mr. Scrooge. Our vision here is quite profound. What we're asking for is slight. We hate to throw our weight around. Your coins are locked up tight. Tight, Mr. Scrooge, we beg you, Mr. Scrooge. We hate to throw our weight around, but your coins are locked up tight. Tight, Mr. Scrooge, we beg you, Mr.
I cannot believe I am listening to this. Are you quite through, or do you wish to waste even more of my time?
I assure you, sir, we are done.
Good, then be gone.
But we still don't know what size donation to put you down for.
The same as last year, and the year before.
but our records show last year you gave nothing. And the years before that.
A tradition I intend to keep this year. I do not make merry myself at Christmas, gentlemen, let alone make idle people merry. I give my money to the institutions of this government through my taxes, and believe me, those cost more than enough.
But Mr. Scrooge, at this time of year, more than ever, we need to remember that millions of people are living without even the most basic of necessities.
Are there no prisons?
Well, there's plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses, are they still in operation?
Well, yes, but many would rather die than go there.
And if they would rather die, they had better do so, and decrease the surplus population.
Mr. Scrooge! That's a despicable thing to say.
Yes, well, if you do not like my company, you are free to leave. Unlike you, I still have work to do this day, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Let voices ring and through the Christmas spirit lives. All people sing and praise the goodness Christmas is. On Christmas for the peace before the season's never done. To each and all of you, God bless us everyone. To each and all of you, God bless us everyone.
Away, I say! What are you looking at, Cratchit? Suggest you remember who it is who supports your rather large family.
About my family, sir. Tomorrow is Christmas, and I hoped that
You hoped that I would give you the day off work.
if it is not too much trouble, sir.
Well, it is too much trouble, Mr. Cratchit. What do I get for your day off work? Just a lost day's labor. But if I were to keep a day's wages, you would think yourself ill-used, no doubt. Oh, very well. Have the whole day then. But be sure to be here all the earlier the following morning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And Mary... Mary... Maybe I better get going.
is too. Well, God bless Mr. Dithers then.
Next Christmas, I won't need a crutch at all.
That's what we're praying for, isn't it? Why, Fred, it's good to see you under more pleasant
It
circumstances.
certainly is, Bob. I must apologize for the rude behavior of my uncle. You're a more patient man than I've been tolerating him.
Well, there are mouths to feed.
All doing well, I hope.
Yes, all doing quite well.
Look at this strong young man.
Good afternoon, sir. Look at this crutch I made today.
You made that all by yourself?
I had some help, but I did most of it myself.
Splendid.
Father, can I go watch the other children play in the snow?
Certainly, son. I'll be along in a minute.
How is he doing, Bob?
There are good days and bad. Unfortunately, he seems to be growing steadily weaker.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Enough of this talk. Happy holidays to you, sir. And give my best to that lovely wife of yours.
I will, and you do the same. I'll be sure to keep you and yours in my prayers.
Very good, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Son, what has you looking so thoughtful?
I was just praying that Martha could come home for dinner tomorrow. We can't have Christmas unless we're all together.
Now, Tim, you know that the Cratchit family will always celebrate Christmas, even after all the children, even you, have grown up and moved away.
Oh, I'm never going to leave you, Father. I'll be here this Christmas, and the next, and the next.
God bless you, son. Next Christmas may seem off in the distance. I'll meet you there with no hint of resistance. The road may twist on May next Christmas, more merry than this. Next Christmas may bring new friends and faces, as we may find new lives in new places. No matter what we miss, we'll make next Christmas more merry than this. By the time next Christmas comes around, you'll be playing on the ground, running with your brothers in the snow. By the time you're filled with Christmas treats, you'll scamper through the city streets, leave about without me in tow.
Don't carry me anymore, Father. I want to look.
But we have such a long way to go, and these streets are very crowded.
Even better. I want all these people to see how well I'm doing. Come on, Father. Set me down.
Next Christmas may not be all I envision. It's only our good Lord's decision. So grant me one wish, please make next Christmas more merry than this.
find sewers to call their own. They get to work is what they need. A night of peace and quiet is all I ask. One night locked behind the door, with no Christmas songs or bells or lights. One night must I ask for more? Step by step my door approaches. It's one safe place, no humbug encroaches. Merry Christmas, I soon not hear it. Home is free of the Christmas spirit. In the world, Jacob Marley, a spirit at work in my hall. In the world, Jacob Marley, it's a door, nothing more, after all. It's cold, lifeless metal, that's all. Still, I must be coming down with something. Perhaps I should take the day off tomorrow, after all. Humbug. Step by step, my door approaches. It's one safe place, no humbug encroaches. Merry Christmas, I'd soon not hear it. Home is free of the Christmas spirit. Safe in here. I'm home, Mrs. Gilbert. Put down whatever you're trying to steal and prepare my tea.
Your tea is already prepared, Mr. Scrooge. And your bedclothes were all laid out. Oh, and your sheets and clothes for the next day are cleaned and pressed.
My, such efficiency. It's so unlike you. You must want something from me. Well, what is it?
Well, as you know, tomorrow is Christmas Day.
Yes.
And I was hoping
Yes.
I want to spend it with my friends.
Oh, friends. Surely you don't mean those vagrants, old Joe and Molly. If I can keep you away from those scoundrels, you should be thanking me.
Please don't talk about my friends that way. I'm only asking for one day.
Yes, well, the answer is no. Yeah, you shall be here tomorrow as on any other day.
But
Good evening, Mrs. Gilbert. Oh, that woman. Yeah, that's much better. Indeed. Ebenezer Scrooge! Must be the wind. That's all. nothing more.
And yet you are speaking with me? Acknowledging natural senses betray you.
Senses are easily fooled. My perceptions may be thwarted by illness, that's all of it. I'm asleep, and you're nothing but a bit of underdone potato, a fragment of undigested beef. It's humbug, Jacob. That's what I say, humbug.
Look at my Scrooge. Here before you, I'm not a myth or a dream. Listen to me. I implore you, don't cower or whimper or scream. Look at this monster that once was your father. Stare at the scowl that was burnt in my skin. See how my soul had vanished forever. No one is doomed by a lifetime of sin. Look at these footprints on where I have traveled. Notice how your course is chalked with same. Oh, how I wander, alone unforgiven. Doomed to hear everyone cursing my name.
And why do you trouble me, Jacob? And why on this of all nights?
In life, my spirit did not walk among men. I kept it locked inside our counting house until my dying day. Oh, to know now that regret can never make amends for the opportunities I missed in life.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. Charity, mercy, benevolence were my business. Oh, why did I spend my life with my eyes pointed downward? Never looking to see the homeless or the suffering as they ask for so little. Never looking towards a star in the sky that once guided wise men into a poorer abode. On this time of year, on this night especially, what this metal is unbearable against my conscience. Look at these chains wrapped around me, dragging me back to my grave. Your chains are mighty and colder, but yours is a light, I might say. I offer hope and a chance of redemption. Three spirits will join you and guide you along. One will appear 3 nights in succession to point out where you've gone so wrong.
That seems so inefficient, Jacob. Couldn't I have them all at once and be done with it?
How can you want this chance I provided? Take one more look at my desperate state. No, you won't see me again on your journey. Believe in the spirit that might change your fate. Look at these chains, Ebenezer! Look at these chains, Ebenezer!
Well, it was after 2 o'clock when I fell asleep. This clock must be broken. Or have I somehow slept through an entire day? No, impossible. Unless... Jacob, did you somehow turn forward the hands of time such that I have slept through an entire Christmas? Why have I somehow traveled backward through time? Jacob, you must answer my questions.
Jacob will not be guiding you any further tonight. That pleasure belongs to me.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am. I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
so why does no one acknowledge him?
Perhaps you know that answer.
Oh, I did spend a great deal of my time alone, Spirit. Well, I had plenty to say. I just never had the nerve to express my thoughts. But I was just a boy. Couldn't someone have befriended me?
Were you lonely?
Not necessarily. I had my books, my true happiness, and the stories, these places that these took me to. Wonderful places filled with gold and silver, safety and love.
It seems foolish for a man of your great intelligence to waste so much time dreaming.
Well, foolish for a man, yes, but I was no more a man than Bob Cratchit's son, Tim. Why have you brought me here, Spirit? What is it you wanted me to see?
This time couldn't have been all darkness, Ebenezer.
Well, if there was anything that pierced that darkness, Spirit, I challenge you to show me.
You know there was a light, Ebenezer.
Fan! Oh, sweet child. I've nearly forgotten her face after all these years.
Ebenezer, Merry Christmas! What are you doing here, Ben? How much only you are visiting? I know. I didn't tell anyone. And how much you love surprises. But you should be at home. Celebrating Christmas, Father. Ebenezer, I want to give you a present myself. Father had the present for you too, but he was given to you himself.
But Father said he didn't want to hear me until I was a man.
He made us up full. Whatever he asked me what I want for Christmas, so the only one was to come home. I think that's all we will do.
Bless you, Fan.
Oh, I had forgotten how she can brighten a room, Spirit. She was radiant as you.
Walk with me, Ebenezer, to where the light is cast. Walk with me, Ebenezer, through your path.
So unfair, Spirit. She died such a young woman.
How did she die?
Oh, and her body was never as strong as her spirit.
She left behind children.
No, not sure. Well, one child, my nephew, Fred. The only thing he inherited from her was the light in her eyes. And I would like to see him just now.
And why is that?
It occurs to me that families should be together at Christmas, that's all.
But we still have so much to learn. Walk with me, Ebenezer, our time is fading fast. Walk with me, Ebenezer, through the past. Come with me, Ebenezer, to where the light is cast. Walk with me, Ebenezer.
It's on Fezziwig.
You remember this
Oh,
place?
yes, yeah, of course. I was apprenticed here. Well, everything I know about business I learned from old Mr. Fezziwig himself.
I failed to see that famous Ebenezer Scrooge work ethic here.
Well, I was distracted, Spirit, that's all.
What could possibly distract Ebenezer Scrooge?
Business, Spirit, that's all.
Really? Let's see. 10 minutes more, just 10 minutes more. This dance is easy as 1, 2, 3. It's simple enough when no one's around and no one is staring right at me. 10 minutes more, just 10 minutes more before I'm out of excuses. She could always refuse, politely decline, watching alone has its uses. A chance, it's my chance, it's my only chance. With Belle, lovely Belle, from what I can tell, she might just agree to spend her time with me. I guess, who would guess that she might say yes? Believe, just believe, here on Christmas Eve, we'll see her at me. Well, I guess I'll see in 10 minutes more. In 10 minutes more.
time talking to a real girl, Ebenezer. Dick Wilkins!
Were you close?
Yes, we were. I lost touch with him over the years. Now, he meant well, but he chased every whim that crossed his mind. I suppose he eventually gave up on me and went along his own merry way.
I'm not about to give up on you yet, my friend. True love is knocking on your door, Ebenezer. Just open up and let it in. If Belle could see you now, dancing all the while, maybe she'd blush, I promise she'd smile. Everyone's watching, everyone knows you have to dance with her. No matter how it goes.
But is Bessie Fezziwig a reliable source?
Why, she's the smartest girl on earth. She's allowing herself to be escorted by yours truly, isn't she?
I won't hold that against her.
10 minutes more, just 10 minutes more, and we'll be toasting to romance. Light as the air will glide round the floor. Perfect couples and a perfect dance.
10 minutes more, just 10 minutes more, and there's so much time being wasted. This table needs dressed, my trousers need pressed, and the turkey for dinner needs basted. I'm extremely disappointed, boys, and sorry isn't good enough. I'm afraid I have no choice but to give you the rest of the evening off.
It's Christmas Eve, boys. Go get ready for the party. I would hate to see such splendid-looking young men dancing with dust caked onto their fingernails.
I can assure you, Mrs. Fezziwig, that your beautiful Bessie will never be held in the grimy hands of a working man.
Wilkins, my boy, regarding my joy, you may place your hand on her shoulder, but if it slips out of sight, you will feel my might, and this frozen night will grow colder.
Now to see you now, dancing all the while. Maybe she'll blush, she'll smile. Ignore who's watching, just hold her tight. You'll get to dance with her. So make it last all night.
Excellent! Now, both of you, go and get ready for the party. But Ebenezer, ignore every bit of advice Mr. Wilkins gives you.
Don't tease him. You know how shy he is.
True. I've never seen a man so consumed with work. It's all I can do to get him to go home each evening.
Perhaps Bessie will spark his interests in things more romantic. Why, you were just as distant until I swept in and changed you to the soft heart we all know and love.
And for that, I am eternally grateful. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Fezziwig.
Merry Christmas.
Another Christmas just for me tight. You'll get to dance with me. So make it last all night.
Gather round, everyone! Now, for those of you who have attended this party in the past know, we have a tradition here at Fezziwig's.
Yes, we do. We watch you get tipsy.
That's true, we do that. But we have another tradition. This year, it will be the honor of my lovely daughter Bessie we can't do without.
Bella, I'm sorry I'm not very good at this.
Just relax, Ebenezer. You're not competing with anyone.
I just wanted tonight to be special.
It is. I promise you it is.
Look at Dick. He makes things look so easy. Sometimes I wish I were more like him.
Say that, Ebenezer. I don't want to be with Dick Wilkins. I want to be with you.
Really?
Yes. You know that.
Oh, yes, the happiest. Well, he was everything that is right with business. And Mrs. Fezziwig, well, she was the wife we all dreamed we'd find one day. If these words don't illustrate my admiration, Spirit, you tell me how I can make it more clear.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas!
Now, before we depart company, I'm afraid we must discuss the work that needs to be done the day after Christmas. Oh, no, please, please, it is my decision that the work that needs to be done the day after Christmas. Can't wait! Take the day off! That is my gift to each of you.
Lord knows Mr. Fezziwig will need that day to purge the rum from his conscience.
If not the rum, then your feast, my lady.
Fair enough, my lord, fair enough.
It seems a small matter to make these simple people so full of joy. He spends a trifle of his money one night a year, and they heap praise upon him as if they were sharing in his own wealth.
Oh, it's not about the money, Spirit. No, he made every laboring task seem enjoyable and important. Why, the friendship and respect he gave us was more than any fortune could purchase.
Really?
Yes. I see your point, Spirit.
Is something wrong?
I simply wish I could speak to my own clock, Bob Cratchit, just now.
10 minutes more.
Ebenezer?
Just 10 minutes more.
Ebenezer?
Till I get the last of this work done.
Ebenezer! Do you want me to stay?
Well, of course I do. But Mr. Fezziwig will be so impressed if this work is done before Christmas.
Never cease to impress me, Ebenezer. I just hope you have time in your life for a simple girl like me.
I meant to get you a present, Belle, but I couldn't think of anything that was good enough for you that I could afford. Maybe next year. Maybe years from now. I'll have given you so much that we'll have forgotten that I couldn't get you a gift tonight. One day we won't have to look back. One day we'll have all that we need. One day
Ebenezer, what has happened to you?
Things happen, Belle. People change. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal of work that I simply cannot ignore.
Did you even hear her?
Every word. And she was right, I guess. Not a day has gone by. I haven't looked for her in a crowd. Still hoping to see her face, searching for mine. Well, I hope she found someone more worthy of her romantic dreams.
She has.
It's falling and breeze, it's laughter
There's so much world you've never ever seen. We'll take a tour, old chum, before my time is done.
What's it mean?
Leave the Dickens out with me. I'm not your last resort, but time is running short. Your last shot, these penultimate, leave me. I dare not be profound. My feet are on the ground.
See,
Leave the Dickens out of me. Look all around, everywhere if you can. So much work to be done, too much work for just one. To build a Christmas day.
All the snow and little time now have to get it shoveled somehow, but I'll get it done soon. I know Christmas will be here.
And let's work together. Hurry now, let's beat this weather.
Once we hang this wreath of banner, Christmas will be here.
Look all around. There's a great taking. Colors like other day, all this joy on display. Build a Christmas day.
Come and sing a Christmas carol. Come and sing a Christmas carol.
Holly everywhere. It's jolly. I've lost track of every little good deed. There's turkeys and pigs, we're pudding and pigs, and great sweets to build. Face the facts and few remorse. Through the power of my force, I'll steer you on the proper course, of course. But what can we come and sing a Christmas carol? Can we come and sing a Christmas carol? Rejoice for Christmas will I am the ghost of Christmas presents, Ebenezer. Now look around you, for these are the streets that you refuse to see. These are the poor of London. They carry their dinners to the shops of beggars, hoping to receive at least one hot meal. Fortunately, this week more than others, they tend to find open hearts. No fighting, not on my day. I couldn't bear it.
if you can so easily control the behavior of these people, Spirit, why not prevent such outbursts from occurring in the first place?
I only influence what is, not what has been or what will be. Already those events are in the past and out of my control.
I'm not sure I understand.
Ebenezer, you need to.
You see, the present is a very precarious place to exist. It is built upon the foundation of past failures, unfulfilled wishes and dreams. But it is also the cornerstone upon which the future is built. I attempt to spread my influence in the short time that I have on earth. And you would be wise to do the same.
Spirit, are you saying that I should simply give away everything I've worked so hard to earn? I fail to see the fairness in that.
You have no reason to be cynical.
Well, I have suffered many hardships.
True, but those are in the past.
Well, I carry the scars.
We all carry scars.
Well, my time on this planet is growing short.
Your time is running short.
Yeah.
Your time. Believe it or not, Evan, the time is just as pressing to the rest of the planet as it is to you. It is from the constant ticking of the clock that desperation emerges. Believe me, Ebenezer, time is not absolute. The past, present, and future mingle endlessly in the mind. You see that baker there, his life is quiet and fair, yet he gives bread to poor men because they need it most. You'd have him diagnosed, I'm sure. Some men give, some receive. One is selfless, one believes. What you are now becomes what you were then, and that becomes remember when. Make sure regret doesn't last forever. Is deep in love, I swear. Yet he said something crass, I don't know what was said. He should have used his head, I'm sure. Couples meet, couples part. Some get married, that's a start. What you say now becomes what you said then. And that becomes remember when. Make sure regret doesn't last forever. Forever. Some men some give. Some are thankful, some forgive. One man's faith, one man's word.
especially. Next Christmas may bring new friends and faces, as you may find new life in new places.
No matter what we miss, we'll make next Christmas more merry than this. More merry than this.
How is Tim today?
Oh, he behaved perfectly, like an angel. But that's to be expected. When I went to the front during service, he sat with a smile on his face and greeted everyone around him. I couldn't help but ask what he was thinking about sitting there by himself for so long. Do you know what he said? He said he was just glad that people were seeing him, because he hoped if they saw him in his condition, they might remember who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. Such thought from a boy so young.
Spirit, this food won't feed the entire family.
It costs a lot more than a day's wage. You could never afford more.
Well, give them a meal they can be proud of.
These are they are. They don't know any other way to be.
Our thanks to you from all of us on Christmas Day. Please hear us too, and with your love show us the way. On Christmas morn let peace be born, the season's never done. To each one gathered here, God bless us everyone. To each one gathered here,
God bless us everyone.
Spirit, there will be other Christmases, won't there? I mean, Tim won't die, will he?
It is not my place to discuss the future.
Spirit, enough of your silly riddles. Tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see an empty seat by the chimney corner.
No, that cannot be.
Why do you care? If he is to die, should he not rather do so and decrease the surplus population?
That's hardly fair.
Fair. You dare talk about what's fair. Those words are yours. At least have the decency to look them in the eye. Or is it you who would rather decide who should live and who should die? This family is happy and thriving in this decrepit house despite you. When they could and should be happy because of you. It is this that disgusts me most, man. In the sight of heaven, this boy's life is worth more than you could ever dream.
A toast, then, to the founder of this feast, Mr. Scrooge.
The founder of this feast. Well, surely you do not expect us.
Please, my dear, not now, not at Christmas dinner.
Very well. A toast then to Mr. Scrooge and his health. I hope he enjoys his as fondly as we all enjoy ours. To Mr. Scrooge!
Let's clean up. Martha, I must tell you, on the way home, Tim and I were making plans for when he is old enough to move out just as you have.
But what if I get so far away that I get lost and can't find my way back home?
The roads will guide you home, son.
But what if the snow is so deep I can't even see the roads? Oh, heaven then.
Find your way, my son. Fathers and sons have a special way of finding one another, no matter how cold or dark the day.
A child alone, a night long and cold, a wandering boy seeks truths foretold. He turns his face away from the storm and reaches out a trembling hand.
And I know one boy may not clearly see beyond this cold to the warmth it brings when a moment fades into memory. Your guiding light will come from me. Your guiding light will come from me.
The path may wind through the dark,
this?
You walk down this street every day. Don't you recognize it?
Well, I suppose. But I never noticed these people before. Who are they?
Rogues. The homeless. Those who have not yet been introduced to the workhouses, as well as those who have fled from those same places.
Rogues? But these people hardly look dangerous.
Nor does a shivering wolf. It makes it no less deadly. Desperation is far more powerful than rage, Ebenezer.
It's so dark here. Doesn't the light of the moon even acknowledge this place?
Christmas is an eternal beacon of light that pierces in eternal darkness.
But they have no reason for such hope.
Ebenezer, hope is all they have. They have been stripped of everything else. This is the one time of year where peace and joy are nearly universal. And men will look kindly upon their needy souls. These people are merely strays seeking scraps.
This is overwhelming, Spirit.
Indeed. Perhaps a vision closer to your heart. I doubt there is was any man more blessed in laughter than your nephew. He must have gotten his charm from the other side of the family.
No, that's his mother's laugh, Spirit. I would recognize that anywhere.
Well, we might as well eat. I was hoping we'd be joined by another guest tonight. Apparently I was wrong.
Surely you didn't invite your crowd, your Uncle Scrooge, again, did you?
Of course I did, dear. But don't worry, he said Christmas was just another humbug.
Well, I'm glad he's not coming. Christmas is a time to be happy, and happy to be together. We do not need him here reminding us otherwise.
I never did like that girl.
You hardly know her.
Fred must have fallen for the first girl who returned his smile. I had hoped he would be smarter than that.
You have no reason to dislike her, or Fred for that matter.
I don't dislike my nephew, Spirit. I had just hoped that he would turn out more like me.
Cold. You mean distant?
No, I mean realistic. Fan always created a fantasy world in her mind that the real world could never reflect. And I was hoping to help Fred avoid that disappointment.
Fred hardly seems disappointed, Ebenezer.
But my uncle is a comical old man in a sad sort of way. I find his deep-rooted cynicism somehow charming.
Just as my drunkenness is somehow arousing. I still say that you are merely being friendly to your uncle in hopes that he will leave you his vast estate.
Tucker, you insult me. Surely you don't believe I've humored myself into thinking my uncle will leave his wealth to anyone, let alone me. Why, I have all the riches I need right here next to me. Ugh. I feel sorry for the man, and I couldn't get mad at him if I tried. In fact, tomorrow morning I'll walk past his house on my way to church, just as I do every Christmas, and hope to find him on his stoop waiting there to greet me.
Perhaps he learned the reputation of Elizabeth's Christmas goose, and would rather eat the dirt that's gathered under his desk.
Topper, if you're not careful, you might find yourself dining those rooms sooner than you think.
Might I offer my humblest apologies for that insensitive outburst? I'm sure the dinner will be splendid. Last year's must have merely been an accident.
Topper?
Well, she certainly is a splendid-looking young woman. Well, they seem content.
Not just content, Ebenezer. They're happy.
Let's move these festivities forward with some games. I suggest yes and no. I'm thinking of something, yes, one specific thing, and I won't tell, you'll have to guess. With questions answered no and yes, a kiss for the winner, but I must digress.
Is it pleasant or monstrous or something in between?
That's you may see. Alright, it's me. Its teeth will stand you as you go.
Is it a tiger?
The answer is no.
Does it walk? Does it walk?
It can walk, it can talk.
That could be. Let me see. Only you confuse me.
Sorry, dear.
It's so clear, it's so loose.
No, dear.
That's your guess, I confess. This is quite a mess.
Wait a minute, so what you're saying is it's a mean-spirited animal that walks and talks.
That's correct.
Maybe it's you, Topper.
No, it's not me.
Well, I don't know what it is. Oh, is it an ass?
Yes. And no.
Stop cheating.
I'm not cheating.
You bet. Listen, Topper.
Oh, wait a bit. The answer to weasel is maybe.
I know what it is. It's your Uncle Scrooge.
Correct.
Yes, my uncle has given us much cause for merriment tonight. I must take a moment to toast to his health, as well as ours.
After all this time, you still offer him a place in your heart.
To Uncle Scrooge!
To Uncle Scrooge.
My life ends at midnight. But I look around at all of this and I have no regrets. Unlike you. Take some responsibility, man.
Responsibility for what?
For this!
Spirit, are these your children?
No, Ebenezer, they are yours. They are man's. But you have abandoned them so they cling to my skin. The boy is ignorance, and the girl is want. Beware them both, but beware this boy most of all, for it is within him that evil is spawned. Do not look away! Look them in the eye and tell your brothers to do the same, or I foresee doom, Ebenezer.
Have they no refuge?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Choose to run. Choose to hide. Facing this, can you decide? What you are now becomes what you were then. And that becomes remember when. Regret can doom us all forever. Forever. Forever.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are here to show me the shadows of things which have not yet happened, but which may happen in the time before us. Say something, Spirit. I'm afraid. Speak. I await your guidance.
I know it's rude to ask, but I have to know. How and when did the old man die?
I don't know any more than I told you before. Who really cares about the hows and whys?
That's all his wealth is business. It sits without a lively air.
Is it some business meeting or some lonely crow?
I don't know, and I just don't care. The only decision left to reach is, are we attending the funeral? Lord, no! But all these questions are eating away at me. I have to know the answers.
Speaking of eating, I do suppose they'll be offering lunch at the funeral?
True. Let's investigate. All this talk has made me hungry. You gentlemen looking for information about old Stretch? Perhaps.
Well, we may just have the information you're looking for.
You do? Four ragamuffin grave robbers such as yourselves.
I worked for him, I did. I was there when he passed, and I took me some souvenirs.
Bed curtains? What do you mean you reached up right when he was lying there and tore down his bed curtain?
That's exactly what I did.
Oh, it's not disrespect nor irreverence, for we may have some facts to spread.
All these things we've learned, and the truth we've heard from the wisdoms of the dead. It's not our intent or malevolence, it's a crime that love would do. We take even more if they died on the floor for the world.
That's nothing new.
Step by step we climb the ladder.
Build our estates, cadaver by cadaver.
We jump through floors like we loot and run down, build ourselves up from the 6 feet under.
Appalling! Vulgar! Despicable!
Insensate, don't thumb your nose. Someone saved some garbage and we died.
There's Jewish witches, entrepreneurs who can tax our bottom line.
Our moral messages are really vague at best. To me, Mom, I'm a Catholic saint. So we do the dad as they run in the dead baby in the rain. Step by step we climb the ladder.
Build our estates, cadaver by cadaver.
We jump right along and look out. Build ourselves up.
Build ourselves up.
And build ourselves up. And build ourselves up. From the 6 feet under.
Surely not all people treat death with such disregard. Someone must still show fate the respect it deserves. No, spirit, not Tiny Tim. I refuse to look upon the crumbling headstone of Tiny Tim.
Our thanks to you from all of us on Christmas Day.
Next Christmas may be off in the distance.
Please hear us too, and with your love show us the way. Our Christmas morning peace, we know how much you care.
On May's next
You always listen to our prayer.
Lord By the time next Christmas rolls around, children will come to freeze the ground, burying this dreadless law. By the time the streets are filled with cheer, we'll be lost to with nowhere else to go. A child alone, a night long and cold, a wandering boy seeks truth for gold. Comes the girl up here and sings forever. I want my Tim back.
Spirit, lay me in this boy's grave. I am unworthy to mourn here. Give this family the peace they deserve.
He turns his face away from the storm and reaches out a trembling hand. In the clear sea, beyond this pool, toward the hills where the moonlight shines into the valley. The guiding light will come from me.
more than just settling scores. Life is the present, the past, and the future. No one is bound by what's come before. Gentlemen, good morning. Oh, I would love to stay and have a lovely chat with you, but I'm in quite a hurry this morning. It's Christmas morning, you know. But listen, the three of you must join me for lunch later this week, so that... Oh, now, you will join me later this week, such that we may discuss my donation of... Oh! Mr. Scrooge, are you quite serious? Oh, indeed I am, yes. Enough of farthing glass. I assure you, gentlemen, there are a great many back payments in that amount. Well, I must be off, but Merry Christmas to you, and I'll see you later this weekend, eh? Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge. Fred! Oh, the luck is with me. I was afraid I would already have missed you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, listen, Fred, Elizabeth, we must find some way to reacquaint ourselves with one another. Does your invitation to dinner still stand? Now, I would understand completely if it does not.
Of course, my doors are always open to you.
Ah, well then, I promise I shall be there as soon as I have seen to another matter of equal importance. But now, don't you start those games until I arrive now. You promise me that?
I promise.
Yeah.
I think your man's finally gone insane.
Now, you're probably right, my dear, but I don't care. I'm happy for the first time in a long, long time. Well, I shall see you all later this afternoon then. Merry Christmas to you. Ah, here you are, my boy. Well, now, how long did that take you?
I'm afraid it took me well over 5 minutes, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I have no choice but to give you half a crown. Now, you go and buy yourself some sugar plums, and Merry Christmas to you. Cratchit! I thought I told you to report to work before the clock chimed noon.
No, sir, you gave me the entire day off.
Are you calling me a liar, Bob Cratchit?
Well, sir, yes I am.
Well, no choice. You needn't bother reporting for work tomorrow. In fact, I don't want to see you until after the new year. But in your raise in salary starts today, Bob Cratchit.
But, sir, I need work.
Raise? I was going to tell you tomorrow, but I couldn't wait, Bob. Now, you go home and you have a splendid holiday with this wonderful family of yours. And when you report to work, not only will you have an increased financial situation, but you'll be by a fire as warm as toast. And I promise you this, Bob. From now on, every day in your household will be like Christmas.